Hi friends, I'm so happy that you're here. Let's check out today's project. I typically start off each collage cluster that I'm going to do by picking out some fabrics that are inspiring me today. So pink was really calling my name today, so I pulled out some of my pink scraps here, and I usually always put some black and white fabrics in it, so it's pretty safe bet that I'll do that today. I just pulled those out and I looked through my paper stash and I found this little bit that I had made, and I think it would make a really fun accent piece on there. How I begin is I just start picking up fabrics and testing them with my felt piece that I do on the back. Keep playing around with putting the different fabrics down and with the composition. Sometimes I have in my mind what I might want something to look like, but most of the time I just start playing with my pieces, and since a lot of them are already cut down smaller, it's nice to be able to play with the different options without having to commit to cutting stuff down. That's why I always save all my scraps. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Sometimes now I will glue some of those pieces down just with a temporary glue. I use typically a disappearing purple Elmer's glue. It's not anything special, but it allows those pieces to be temporary and I can move them around after. But there's enough of a hold there so that when I stitch, I won't have to constantly worry about them moving. Typically I would audition threads next. I would go into my thread stash, my embroidery flosses, and pull out any of the colors that I think would go well with my project. First, though, I am going to secure this piece. So I'm going to stitch first without this paper bit on here. He's thicker, and I think it would just be easier to secure those fabrics underneath first. I did not use any glue today, so I'm just holding the pieces in place with my other fingers while I'm stitching this through. I'm being carefree with my stitches, not really caring at this point what this looks like. I know that these stitches will all be hidden by that circle. I am going to go ahead and secure this with some glue. It's moving around on me a bit more than I'd like. I think it's fun to add in fabrics that you've dyed yourself, or fabrics maybe you've bought as quilting cotton or recycled garments. So this striped one over here is actually from a t-shirt. And then the other ones on this are all hand dyed. So this is a cheesecloth. It has a very loose weave. And the one underneath is from a flower dish towel, and so is this one up here. You don't need to use all of one kind of fabric to make this work. Actually, I think it is more intriguing when you mix and match. I think some of these stitches might show at this point, but I'm okay with that. Put a little knot there. I'm now thinking of coming back and adding in that circle. I was trying to decide before if I wanted to do that in black or if I wanted to do that in a brighter pink. I'm thinking I'm just going to let the pink cheesecloth speak for itself and stitch this down in a black. I can always come back with the pink. Paper can be harder to stitch through, and it's a little bit less forgiving. When you put your needle through, it's going to make a visible hole rather than fabric. If you punch your needle through and you don't like the placement, you can easily start over, and you're not going to see the spots that had the needle hole in it. Paper, you want to try to be a little bit more precise where you're putting your stitches, if it matters to you. If you're wanting a more whimsical look where stitches are wherever, then I would not be as concerned about this. The other thing about paper that can be difficult is it can be more fragile than fabric. This particular one is 2 pieces of probably medium weight paper stitched together on the machine, and so I am not as worried that this is going to tear or rip as I stitch. think it would be fun to come back in with some pink, but I'm happy with the way that this looks. I like that the neon pink is just coming from the back side of that circle. I'm going to tie off. Just go through my fabric a couple times there in the same spot and make a little knot. However you normally tie off is just fine. All right, and there you have it. We have today's collage cluster. Make sure to comment down below if you have any questions and hit that like and subscribe button. See you next time.